In today's world, luxury isn't about owning more. It's about owning what no one else can have. In this episode, I'm diving into the world of bespoke experiences, where everything is crafted to the individual, from custom couture and personal chefs to curated art collections. I will unveil what drives this market, why people pay a premium for it, and what entrepreneurs can learn from the psychology and business model of personalization. So, let's get to it. Welcome back to Savvypreneurship, where I break down business insights from the world's most powerful brands. If you're new here, consider subscribing for weekly videos on business strategy, branding, the total customer experience, and from time to time about the luxury lifestyle. Let's begin with bespoke fashion, the ultimate expression of individuality. In the world of couture, personalization is everything. Brands such as Dior, Chanel, and Elie Saab offer made to measure garments tailored to each client's exact measurements, lifestyle, and aesthetic. But beyond the fabric and design lies the experience. Private fittings and Parisian atelier, one on one design consultations, and hand sewn embroidery that can take hundreds of hours of labor. Even men's tailoring has its icons. Savile Row in London remains the gold standard of bespoke suits, crafted stitch by stitch to fit one person and one person only. For example, luxury tailor Huntsman of Savile Row once created a custom tweed for a client that matched the shade of his vintage Jaguar. That's not fashion. That's personal storytelling through style. The lesson here is that in the bespoke world, time equals status. The longer and more exclusive the process, the greater the emotional and perceived value. Entrepreneurs can learn that we don't just sell products, we sell an identity, rarity, and experience. Next, let's talk about the rise of personal chefs, a booming part of the bespoke lifestyle. In the post pandemic era, ultra high net worth individuals have embraced private dining at home, but with five-star restaurant standards. For example, Chef Daniel Hum from 11 Madison Park curates exclusive dining experiences for clients worldwide, offering customizing every detail from the menu, the wine pairing, even plating to reflect their culture and preferences. Another example is companies like hireachef.com or La Belle Assiette have made personal dining accessible, offering private chefs who design menus based on allergies, nutritional goals, and personal taste. It's not just food, it's curated nourishment. Clients expect tailored menus based on DNA, nutrition, or health data, local, sustainable sourcing aligned with their values, and seamless service that blends hospitality with artistry. The business lesson here is that this segment thrives on intimacy and anticipation. Clients aren't buying meals, they're buying trust, privacy, and assurance that every sensory detail is crafted just for them. Entrepreneurs should take note that the next generation of service businesses will win by making customers feel deeply seen and personally served. Now, let's move from the table to the gallery, where curated art collections define not just taste, but legacy. Owning art isn't just a hobby for the wealthy, it's a statement of identity, intellect, and influence. For example, Francois Pinault, founder of the Caring Luxury Group, which owns Gucci, Balenciaga, and Saint Laurent, turned his private collection into one of the most respected modern art portfolios in the world, culminating in the Bourse de Commerce Museum in Paris. The second example is the Pigocci collection, often called the world's largest collection of contemporary African art. This reflects not just aesthetic taste, but a philosophy or cultural connection. How does this business work? Well, bespoke art consultants help the clients commission works directly from artists. They curate pieces that reflect personal themes, values, or milestones, and build collections that double as long term investments. For the client, each piece becomes a part of their personal narrative. For the advisor, it's a fusion of psychology, market strategy, and storytelling. The business lesson here is that in the bespoke art world, the value isn't only in what hangs on the wall, it's in the meaning behind it. Entrepreneurs in any industry can learn from this. Attach emotional storytelling to your product, and you'll elevate its perceived worth. Here's what ties all these experiences together: emotional ownership. When a client feels something is created exclusively for them, it becomes priceless. It's the same psychology behind a monogrammed Hermès bag, a custom Rolex dial, or a tailor made yacht interior that matches a client's personality. In a world drowning in mass production, bespoke experiences represent ultimate control, privacy, and individuality. The entrepreneur's takeaway here is that the luxury consumer doesn't want to own more, they want to own meaning. So, whether it's a custom couture, a personal chef, or a curated art collection, the lesson for entrepreneurs is clear. The future of business lies in personalization, craftsmanship, and emotional value. In the age of AI and automation, the brands that will thrive are the ones that make people feel personally understood. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow entrepreneur. That's how you can help me grow my channel. I don't use paywalls, I don't do sponsorships, and I most certainly don't ask to contribute to any payment site. As a seasoned entrepreneur and educator, I simply enjoy sharing my experiences and giving back to the community. Consider my value added, self paced, comprehensive online starting a business course at business wisdom academy.com. Until the next episode, be curious, keep learning, and stay savvy.